Greetings, everyone. Taurus season 2025, the year of the 9. Make sure you stay hydrated, you guys. If you're not feeling, hydrating enough, try cucumbers, try fruit infused water. Get your electrolytes up. Alrighty? This could even be like spearmint tea. Could do like a cold brew. Alrighty, so let's see what's going on. I don't want the typical love reading where we're tapping into your person. Many of other readers that are skilled in that arena, I want to see like what's going on. A teachable moment. What's going on with these portals and path in Taurus season. We just had that new moon on the 27th. Today's the 28th. Last night I did get to see a white rabbit, a white bunny rabbit on my lawn. Very, very special. I love when animals gravitate towards my home. It says a lot about the energy that's flowing throughout my home. We have creativity. So was that my baby growling out there? Alrighty, so in the collective right now in Taurus season, we may have a steady flow of creative energy. Then I'm also, again, somebody's not waiting to see where the creative sparks land. Somebody's not waiting to see. We have very passionate projects springing up or being birthed. Hey, we could have a lot of people expressing themselves and trying to be original. Or somebody's being held back from being original. I don't know what I'm getting, like a performer, a celebrity. This could be a rising star that has been chosen because of their following or their popularity, but it's like their creativity is being stifled to stay in the spotlight, or someone was denying that they wanted to be in the spotlight, and now it's time for them. I'm getting, listen, if you have been doubting to put something on display, or it's time for a soft launch, you may need to try it now. Being that the creativity urge or the creativity energy is flowing so steady, it's just not a burst. I feel like in Aries season, there was the burst of it, the idea, and now it's like we're dedicated, we're devoted to materializing it and putting it out there. Some people may be holding back because they don't have the right audience or they don't have the large following. I'm getting it would come. Put it out there. Put the content out there. We have 35, 3, 5, 8. That could be some sort of frequency. Be mindful of the music that you're listening to. It may be lowering your frequency or causing you to ignore your originality. Something that you're watching, a trend, is causing you to ignore your originality. We have the mind and we have passion. So someone could be thinking about who or what brings them a lot of joy and fulfillment. Someone may be learning how to breathe or how to stop being so controlling and just free up themselves. I know back in my island it's carnival right now, so it's like wild festivities. It's like intrusive thoughts and we act on it and it brings us this fun and joy. It's like following an intrusive thought and we learn something while laughing. I don't know. I'm seeing somebody blowing bubbles out of their nose, and I'm hearing like a circus melody. Somebody maybe at the fair or at the circus. What else is going on in Taurus season? Somebody could be very festive and celebrative because it's their birthday. They could be trying something very different from the norm. So if they have like birthday pics, it's like very, very different but creative. We have another throat chakra card with the heart chakra, and we have divine conscientiousness. So the most high divine energy is hey. So divine energy could be flowing or powering up a lot of creative, passionate ideas that needs to be out there. We have honesty. So I guess that whatever this is, this product or this project or this expression is going to deliver transparency. It's going to tell a truth or a true story. This could even be a natural born author that is working on some sort of short story or biography. Something here is a reflection of somebody's truth. They're trying to communicate. They're trying to bring light to a situation. Someone may want communication to bridge oneness with you. Somebody's coming with sincere honesty. Somebody's feeling the most high. I like it. Someone may be understanding the interconnection concept of everything that is connected, or everything is divinely connected. Someone may want to talk about your light or how they feel this oneness with you. Some of them may be hoping by the end of this conversation that they would have some sort of expansion or movement forward with you. I keep getting tell the truth and shame the devil, and this devil could be very shadowy, bad habits, fears, self-doubt, self-worth issue. I'm also getting in Taurus season, self-worth is highlighted. Self-worth is going to be the hidden meaning of certain karmic lessons. This could also be someone maybe learning the consequences of not speaking up, of not being sincere. We have bad habit, despair, and we have message of concern. So someone may need to tell you the truth, but they don't know if this is going to cause you to change their mind about them. Someone could also be getting a diagnosis. You may be prompted to get a second opinion of what this is, or a second look. Someone may have really great gloomy news that they want to tell you. Someone may be sick or ill or kind of deprived. I'm also getting I'm getting dehydration, and someone was pushing themselves to the limit, because I'm getting dehydration from desperation. And we have unexpected income. So someone may have gotten money from something that caused health issues, or someone did something for money and now their health is compromised, and they may want to talk to you about that. We have 3131, 313131. We have 1432, 49. We have 55 if we, adding them together. 27, these could be birth dates as well. The 14th to the 27th could be a time stamp. So someone could be really stressed out about getting work. It's like they need to talk to someone, or talking to someone may make them feel better about what's happening. It's like not speaking up is hurting somebody, and it's like there's pain in the body. It's not good for their health to not speak up, and maybe now they're realizing it at a big age. We have 16 and we have poverty. So someone may be feeling like you're out of their league, or they just can't give you what you deserve, or what you're saying they don't deserve to hear it. What is this? Someone may be pushing away. Someone may be pushing you away because they have something that could possibly cause your health to decline. So some of you may be trying really hard to get close to someone, and this person may be walking with an illness or a disease, and this could be something that they're not telling you. So be careful who you're trying to push yourself on, because this person might be just trying to save you from getting ill or getting affected by whatever they have going on. They may have like this poor me mentality, and that may rub off on you. Somebody's thinking about calling you. Somebody's thinking about what to tell you. Someone may be thinking about what to tell you. Pause. Unpause. I'm sorry, guys, if I yelled out like that. I forgot I had some sweet potato and carrots going on the stove for my pup. And I just like, damn. I looked at my phone at the timer. So we all good. It's all steamy and nice for him. Yeah. Anyway, what else is going on here? So so somebody's thinking about what to say. How could they show you a level of sincerity? But it's like maybe they lack the vocabulary, being that we have poverty here. That could be one of the characteristics of poverty, not having or not being well educated. It's like they lack, oh my goodness, I'm panting, you guys, because I had to run downstairs and run back upstairs. So they may be feeling like they're just lacking, or they lack a lot. It's barely enough to give themselves, much less you. So maybe this is a person that does not like to talk about the truth. I'm getting that they go about life not speaking truth, or not focusing on the truth of different situations. This could also be that they're ignoring the fact that if they don't open up, the oneness could kind of break down. But it's like so many years, it's like I'm getting like this like love scene. So many years has passed, but this person still feels a genuine connect to you. They still feel the oneness. It's like, I feel like if this person does come at you with this transparency, they may be shocked to learn something about you too. Romance novel. A romance novel or romantic scene. Maybe they're thinking back of the days when things were so pure and innocent between the both of you. All of a sudden I'm getting belchy. So I'm releasing some sort of energy as I say this. And maybe that's part of this conversation. That's what's going to happen, like a relief. Like, there, I said it. Someone could have always had a crush or always liked you. Maybe you guys known each other when you were younger. Were too young for love. We have praying, faith, healing, meditation. So I was saying in the first reading today, I went downstairs in my library and I stumbled on this book, or this book was pulling my attention. Now, I remember when I got this book, but I never went through it. So what I do sometimes, I kind of like touch the pages and I open the book up to a certain page and I read from it. So being that we have the keyword pray or praying, we're going to do that. We have page 81. After I had traveled extensively, Bishop Crotch called me back to Los Angeles, California. There was a great demand for my prayer ministry. There was the greatest outpour I had ever witnessed. The Lord saved 896 souls, and thousands were healed of all manner diseases. So pay attention to the key words that I mentioned before we open this page. He sent the finances to help the church and the pastor and the poor. He also made them a great blessings unto me. It seems as if every nation or nationality on the Pacific coast fellowed worship with me in this prayer meeting. They came from all parts of the country just to pray. The editor of the Pentecostal Evangel, Stanley Howard, I don't think names are truly important, but it may be for someone, was my guest from Springfield, Missouri. It was there we had all-night prayer meetings each week. It was like heaven. His stay was precious. His counsel was encouraging. It was glorious fellowship, as my husband was also my guest at this time. One night, a group of Christian workers and ladies visit our services. There were 3 evangelistic in the group. Jeanette Jones and her co-workers, Esther, from Orange, California. Ms. Jones was afflicted in her body. So just take the messages as it resonates. I was just being pulled to read anything from that book in any of these readings today. You notice the book is blue as well. So maybe someone wants you to pray. Maybe you're a prayer warrior, or somebody feels like your faith is very strong. Now, they could want you to pray for their paw situation or some sort of disease. They feel like the divine power runs through you. You're capable of doing this. Maybe you did this before. This could be also that you have a powerful healing, and this person may feel like a disease, like a parasite to you. It's because they don't feel they could give you what you deserve. So they feel like leeching, or they just feel like useless. What else is going on in Taurus season that my viewer needs to know? My house smells like sweet potato and carrots. We have under pressure, anxiety, decisions, time running out. So someone could be very anxious. They may have self-proclaimed that they have anxiety, and talking to you or communicating with you kind of puts this person in a calm state. Maybe they're holding back from you because they don't want to keep projecting that on you. Maybe for a lot of you, this person feels like it's not your issue that they go through this anxiety thing. Maybe they're always on the edge, and this is how they live, survival mode, on the edge, anxiety. We have married. This was a jumper card last night. Some of you, this person could feel like you're married to the Most High, a bride of the Most High, or maybe a saint, a healer, angelic presence. Some of you, this person would marry you if they could, or you're like their marriage inspiration, or they feel like they would have the most ideal marriage with someone like you. For some of you, this person may feel like time is running out for them to be married. Maybe they feel like it's not in the cards, but if they would, it would definitely be you. Some of you, this person may be wondering if you are married. Maybe there's a long, dry spell. You guys haven't communicated in a while, and they want to know, have you moved on and got married? Are you free? Are you single? Are you available? Someone may have tried numerous of times to stop loving you. They may have tried to go with their own kind or their type, and I don't think, it's like they keep drifting away from who they think is their type. Or they keep drifting back to you every time they try to move on. It's like your light brings them back home. Or it's, I don't know, the need to communicate with you when their anxieties act up. It's like, how could I leave you far behind? Then I'm also getting some kind of saying. It's not about who goes and comes back. It's about the ones that stayed. In silence and sound, it's about the one that stays. We have thug energy. So this person could been we have reckless love. So someone may have contracted something during sex. Please do not let that cause you anxiety or cause you to get hysterical. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't know. All right. But I'm getting that you may have someone that always had a hard life. Maybe they grew up in a hard knock life type deal. This person could be a thief, or they do a lot of things way below the law. I don't know why I'm getting below the law and not above it. It's like they do what they have to do to survive. And sometimes that could look like a hustler, or that could look like a thug, but it's not drugs. It's not like they're in the corner selling drugs. It could be things like something to do with stealing. So maybe they are working under the table. Something to do with outsmarting the law, but it's way below. Alrighty. This could be criminal activities. We have reckless love and sex. So for some of you, they could feel like you are a reckless type of love, or they feel like it's reckless to always be truthful and transparent. They feel like it's like a disposition. What is this? So in Taurus season, someone may be coming very close to being arrested. I'm getting like they barely escaped their behavior, or it's getting old. All right, you can't continue to live like a thug or a criminal forever. You gotta kind of shape up, walk in the light. You can't be a thug forever. So for some of you, this is like thug passion, thug love. This person may live like a thug life. They may be part of a group or an organization that's criminally ran. Some of you, they could have stolen. They stole something, or they took something. This could be something like petty crime, like when they were young or started then. Maybe they got away with too much and they keep thinking that they could keep doing it. Some of you, this person could have been bullied, or they don't want to be bullied or laughed at, so they come like this thug energy. Lawless. Yeah, they don't want to be bullied, so they become lawless. I feel like they are a different definition or meaning of a thug. This could be someone that they just get over the system. They get over societal obstacles, but it's like negative dealings, or it's a very negative way of living, or it becomes negative. Somebody could have gotten hurt. I'm getting like shot. I'm hearing like Tupac saying, I got shot 5 times if you need a reason. So I don't know. They could be around a lot of gang members or something, or they almost got shot, or they almost got arrested for firearms. They living really close to the edge. This could have happened between the ages of 16 to 37. Some of them may be well in their 40s. We have 49, 31 to 49. They thinking about how they need to change their life. Could be for you. You know, maybe this person thought you wanted like a bad boy or a thug. I don't know. They may be affiliated with gang members, or they're running with a gang. Either which way, they feel like this has brought on a lot of bad luck or misfortune. Strength. Could be a Leo that they feel very strong in that conviction. This could be Aries, Sagittarius. It's like they think this is a strong masculine position to be this way. For some of you, this person may have had multiple sex partners, and it's like fast or flings, because I'm seeing like a lion jumping on every female lion in the group, like just humping on them, and then, you know, having a nut, and they move on. So it's like they're into a lot of mates or mating, or they have like this primal sex instinct where they're easily seduced, and it gets wild. It's a lot of laughter. Maybe they feel some sort of connection with every sexual partner they've been with. Some of you, this person contracted something from being reckless, having unprotected sex. Maybe they feel like somebody spited them. Like this person should be arrested that they did this to me sexually. Yeah, this is a crime to be like having this type of sex. Or they feel like they should be locked up with how they think so much about you. Some of you, this fire sign has trouble with the law. I feel like they did contract something. It's like a blood disease or something, or they contracted a sexual disease and they got rid of it. And maybe that, I'm getting like they blamed someone for giving them this. It could be like chlamydia, crabs. They blame the person that gave them it, but they should be really blaming themselves for being so reckless and unprotected. Maybe this person was someone they had a long time commitment, or they wanted a long term commitment with, and then finds out that this person gave them something sexually. So it's like they may be resisting a lot of their primal urge to mate or have sex. Maybe they became violent when this person did this. They got rid of it though, because I'm hearing that they're ultra protective now. But it's like a turn on. It's like they are very horny. They're a horny person, but they kind of relive, or they think back on what they almost contracted or what they did contract it and healed from. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. You're going to have to show me that panel. You know what I'm saying? It's like they hesitate to have sex, but they want to have sex. Some of you, they could be very territorial with this Leo energy, this fire sign energy. They have something to say, but it could ruin something long term. Or this life that they're living, it's so like unpredictable and wild. They don't know if you're going to accept it. I'm hearing it comes with the territory. Whatever sex they be getting, it comes with the territory. So they could be sitting thinking about you or running around with some sort of crew. And if the lady's popping it, they going to pop it for them. You know, if the lady's throwing it, they going to catch it. They ain't missing nothing, right? It could be a thing like that. And maybe you have some concerns about their health, their sexual history. So both of you could be resisting each other right now. They could be a little bit demanding or very assertive. Maybe this person is very passionate and assertive. We have the 3 of Cups. Yeah, if those ladies throwing it, they gonna catch it. It's like I've been around by Tupac, or I get around by Tupac. And maybe you're concerned, maybe you voice this, like, you know, if you're gonna have all these Betty Boos in your face, like, it's something that you said shed a lot of light on why you behave like how you behave. And this person may be thinking about how they could become more, how they could come mighty and magnificent, or show you that these women don't matter. These party favors don't matter. This person likes to socialize, but they like to hang around in the background, or they don't get too close to the crowd, but they like to socialize. They like to take advantage of opportunities or invites. They socialize. I feel like they roam a lot, or they like on the hunt, or they shark a lot of women. You know, they had some women in their bed, but none of them compared to you. That's another Tupac line. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, have a lot of stamina, hey, passion, sexual energy. They could be in the mood or the spirit to talk, but it's like they have a strong will to resist. 7 of Wands with the Ace of Wands. I feel like they're feeling weak though. They're getting weak for you. Want to take action. They want to light that match. For some of you, this person's supposed to be focusing on a business adventure. It's like in the beginning stages. Maybe they have like a training going on, or there's a background search for a new business or new employment. They travel a lot. Some of you may have grown a lot, or your features have changed, but the eyes never change. The eyes stay the same. They thinking too much about sex, and they could be thinking about sex where there's no protection, there's no inhibition. It's like, use me, use this stick, use this magic wand however you want. And it could also be that that's all they have to offer is just sex. They don't feel special. They don't feel like it's anything special about them. Like, what could I tell you? I grew up in the streets. What you see is what you get by Young Dolph and Key Glock. What you see is what you get. It's like, ask about me. Ask your B about me. So they may be, I don't know, they could have gotten in violent altercations with women and their lovers. Maybe they're like the third party. They like to be the sneak link or the side thing. You know what Young Jeezy say? I let your man eat it up, but I'll come through and beat it up. That could be a deal. You know, they think it's funny. I feel like fire signs think it's funny. Fire and water signs think it's funny to kind of influence people to cheat. They think it's funny when the person finds out that they cheating with them. It's like it's all a fucking game. Some of you or someone you know could have had pregnancy issues around a baby boy. Somebody feeling like if they don't get with you, it's such a waste. It's such a sad thing. We have water sign. Yeah, fire and water sign thinks is a fucking funny to be messing with people's emotions or playing people for sex or getting people to get out of their situation to have sex with them. It's like, yeah, leave your man, leave your woman and come find me. They like that shit. They think it's funny though. Like, yeah, look how bad you want me. You're gonna leave your woman. You're gonna leave your mans to come at me. Yeah, you dub. It's like they like when people dub their partners for them. They think it's fucking cool. I feel like it's a never-ending story with you and this person. It's like they want a lot of sex. They want you to be emotionally attached to them. We have Libra energy. Yeah, they want to tap you out, put you to sleep, babe. In this Taurus season, somebody want to put you to sleep. And all I want to do is touch it. So they may have like a Future type of lifestyle. You know, Future the rapper. They may have multiple baby mamas. They have boys and girl children. And all I want to do is touch it. Touch it. And then Nicki comes on. $1 million pussy. $1 million pussy. Yeah. Play with your balls dunk, right? So you may have like this Nicki Minaj energy, or you're the celebrity in their life. I feel like this person does not rest, or they kind of function on 4 to 6 hours of rest. I mean, they out in the morning, like they out here working. They work in the streets. They for the streets. Lack of protection. Yup. Something happened to this person and sex may have been involved, or sex was the reason. And it's like they don't have, or you know what it is? They may have been fucking for a long time and they're kind of in this stage where they're not easily turned on or impressed sexually. Or it could be that this person gave a lot of their sexual energy to multiple people that they're drained. Their body is tired. It's weakened. Someone may be having twins, or they think about how the boy would look, or how the baby boy would look, how the baby girl would look. It's almost like they think about, or they fantasize how they would cater or tend to you if you were pregnant. It's like putting you in the bed, putting some pillows under your feet. You're their sanctuary. They meditate on you a lot, and it sparks their sexual and emotional body. It goes beyond sex for this person with you, but they see that you're protecting yourself. Some of you may act like a counselor. You're the counselor they needed when they were like a little tot, a little boy. Mental breakdowns are here. Some of you, mental health is real. Men do go through mental health issues. That could be in the bad health card. This person may have major anxiety that cause brain fog, that cause depression. So all of that could be in the bad health, and they may use sex to kind of brighten up, or they use sex to get their fill. We have the Temperance energy, could be strong Sagittarius. Someone may like to travel, or they move around a lot in their hometown. I'm hearing buggies. A buggy. Yeah. I'm hearing like they think angels sing or sing your praises. Hope we don't cause a fire there. Oh, of course we cause wax melting. Yeah. So I'm getting, they miss this energy. They want to tell you about it. Maybe they want to give you a lot of sexy, sweet messages. Queen of Cups. You may be the Queen of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles, you may be in the Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles energy, where you're very sweet, you're thoughtful. You could be like this nursing energy where you tend to this person's needs without them telling you, just seem to know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to a doctor's office and the nurse comes in, checks your blood pressure, checks your temperature, asks you question, when last did you poo? Or when last did you have that headache? So maybe that's your type of energy. Some of you could be a nurse. For real. You work in the health industry, or this person works in the health industry. I feel like they think about things that easily hurt you. They think about things that easily hurt you and create this independent streak within you. Some of you could be very self-sufficient. You possibly don't need this person. You don't need them, but you want them. You want to love them. They know. Some of you could be into crystals, or you have like diamond pieces, rubies, something very like organic and out of the dirt. You may have like a centerpiece of it. Wow. Yeah. You may have healing hands. We have a Sagittarius that could be with another Sagittarius. And it's a lot of like emotional sex or pity sex between the two Sagittariuses. It's like, it's like somebody knows they need counseling. Somebody could be an alcoholic here, or they have a history of violence and alcoholism in their lineage, their bloodline. Some of you may feel this deep urge to help this person, to nurture this person, but you may be keeping your distance with the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, I ain't about to remedy you up so you could get strong and fuck around. Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles? Hey, what time is it? I got some shit I got to do in a bit. Okay, so it's 12:24. So I got some running around to do, y'all. Another meal prep for the week for work. I got to get on that. Alrighty, Nine of Pentacles. They feel lonely. You turned your back. They maybe want to catch up, wondering what you're up to, who you having sex with, who you want to be having sex with. If you feeling the sexual urges as them, is it mutual? Some of you, this person may feel like you need a money man, or you need to marry someone that has money because they don't have the money. Like they saying that they may rob a bank. They may feel like they need to rob a bank to kind of keep you or maintain you. Maybe you're high maintenance. Why they so lonely? Okay, so they could be trying to focus or push focus motivation towards building a lifestyle here. So this person may be trying to work out where they want to be, who they want to be in society, but they're doing it alone. I feel like somebody's running them down for sex, or this is someone that when they have sex, they kind of like detach pretty coldly. They may thank you. Somebody may say thank you for sex and like gone. Some of you feel like you need to approach this person, or you need to move slow with caution with them because your feelings are easily hurt. So they may be wanting a good time and you know it. It's like you're only coming in to have a good time with me, but maybe you're searching for emotional connection with this person, and it's like maybe they don't have it in them, or they don't have the capacity to hold your emotional nature. They talk about new cars, new home, or what they want to buy, the lifestyle they're trying to build, and you're like getting emotional with the Queen of Cups. You want to tend to them. You want to tell them what they need, or you want them to tell you what they need. It's like you want them to see you or move beyond money talk. You want security. And if they coming up in this thug life energy, it's like they could cause you more harm than good. You could be sitting with this person and it's like that song by Shine, Bonnie and Clyde. You know, they cooling in the bed. They chilling out in the bed, Netflix and shit. Netflix and chill. And boom, SWAT breaks in the fucking room. Shine jumps through the window and homegirl gets arrested. So maybe this is a thing that they into some shit that they trying to protect you from, and you just can't help but want to be emotionally close to them. They're trying to build a life of luxury, but the way how they're achieving it may be very negative or negative to those around them. So maybe they try to live single with the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's getting ready to do a large purchase, or your bill's about to get bigger. Somebody here. So what is this divine consciousness and Nine of Pentacles? They're trying to build a lifestyle, but I feel like it's lawless or ungodly. And they feel the spirit of God or love coming from you. Page of Wands. They could be in a Page of Wands energy. Very impulsive. They like fun times. They like to keep things lighthearted. They may have traveled to different places. Could be very foreign places, but they travel to certain destinations all the time, back and forth. Because I'm seeing like the poverty boy here going on the train, jumping on the train, hitching a ride on the train to the next town, and then they work over there, do some chimney sweeping from possibly 9 to 4, and they jump back on that train and go back to their town. This person has an inability to commit. Very loud. They could seem like every time you get back in contact with them, there's no progress really. They're still talking the same, doing the same things, still wanting to have sex with you. That lights them up. They could have very different sex with you. And it's like they cherish it, they fantasize about it, but there's no urgency to become better for it. So if you're thinking having sex with this person is going to bring you emotionally closer to them, it's going to be difficult to no chance. Sex is not the way to get to this person's heart. If you want a commitment from them, it's not the way. They lack a lot of seriousness. They don't take anything serious unless they get arrested or unless they get some kind of health scare through sex. It's like, that's like the biggest scare to them. We have the Fool. So they have like this loudmouth, free agent type of energy. You don't know if they come with good or bad intentions because they take nothing seriously. This may be a heartbreaker. You may be falling for a heartbreaker, or you fell really hard for a heartbreaker. You see their potential. You see what they could become if they had the willpower. You see potential, but they don't see what you see. They may admire what you see, but they don't see what you see. They feel like they're on the right path, or they trust that they're doing the right thing most of the time with the Page of Wands energy. They give you mixed messages because, you know, one minute they're enthusiastic about you and, you know, talking to you, and then the next minute they're being distracted by their means of making money, and it's like they totally forget about you, or like maybe they take a long time to reply. We have the Hangman. This is not going anywhere. This whole thing is in limbo, and sex may be the thread that's holding you guys together with the Sagittarius energy of the Hangman and Pisces. We have Taurus. So you may be connecting or attached to a Taurus, Pisces, and Sagittarius. This could also mean that's a lot of fairy tale illusions around these three energies. It's like playing house whenever you do get to lay up, but somebody's like non-committal, and that's why it's in limbo. Someone may be deep into cult arts, or there's religion mixed with cult symbols. This person could be part of a organization where they cover their faces or they cover their identity. Some of you, this person could have been a part of a cult that was having orgies. They try everything twice is what I heard with the Fool. This could have been an initiation. Something about sex and initiation. I'm seeing the fixed signs as well. Maybe they were initiated in something and they pulled back because it was getting too risky or too violent, or they could have seen the end game of them being jailed. And it's because of desperation. From not having nothing, I never had shit, and that's why I want it all type of deal. What does this has to do with you? This person could be an energy vampire. They could be asking for forgiveness, or they wear like forgiveness pieces, relics of protection. It's like they willingly go into things that are negative, that are polluted, that are corrupt, and they pray about it. They pray about it, about being protected from it, even though they signed up for it or they bought a ticket to get into it. I'm getting energy vampires. Hey, I don't know if it's them or people that they're connected to. You feel overwhelmed with this person, or this person brings a lot of problems and it makes you overwhelmed. It just leads to a lot of negativity. So it's draining. Very negative. They may criticize, complain a lot. And they have a way of demanding things from you. I don't know how. Maybe the way how they talk like they're demanding you to do something. And that could cause stress, or it causes you to be turned off. We have the Page of Swords with the Five of Wands. So it's like, do I or don't I say something? A lot of Page energy with the little child or the little boy here with poverty. So this person may be stunted in age. They could be at a sex age, or it's almost like they're stuck at an age where they were exploring sex. Like maybe at 16 to 37. It's like they're still trapped in that mentality with all these damn pages. Like, what? So if you guys are going to engage, it may be under a party setting, a social setting, a concert, a festivity, or maybe they plot to do this. Show up somewhere where a lot of people is at. Could be a cultural traditional festivity or something, but it's like they watch you for a minute, or they watch how you move, and then they walk in front of you. Or this person could be in the spotlight of a party, but they're always outside of the crowd, because I'm seeing like a crowd fist bump. They're fist bumping, or they pushing the fist in the air, and your person is like to the back looking, and then they see you and they just watch you for a moment, and then they pass you or they tap you, but it's like sex is on their mind. Very easygoing, is very light. They could start off with some kind of small talk about celebrities, or it's like, hey, how you doing? Are you enjoying the festivities? But it's sex. It's like sex in their eyes. Yeah, they seem talkative, but they also seem like they're delaying or holding back what they really want to say. We have the Ten of Swords partying hard till we fall out. Then I'm also getting somebody's on the verge of being arrested. This could be in the public eye, or when they least expect it, they're going to get like draped up from the police. Or somebody may call them to tell them the bad news. Somebody got arrested. We have this player energy with the Page of Swords, a paranoid player, a paranoid thug. They may drink to take the edge off. They speak out. Sometimes they speak out, and the way how they deliver, they think it's the right way. Like, yeah, I was just telling them the truth. But it comes violent, or it makes people violent. With the 5 of Wands, they could have fellow fire signs or air signs around them. And it's like everybody starts arguing. This could be the place of work. It's like a crowd, and things could get very disorganized fast. They want to tell you something, or they have an idea on how to pull you in, how to intrigue you. So they may see you and shout out, hey, I gotta talk to you. I got something to tell you. And you're just like, huh? What? But it's in a crowded place. Or social media, where it's a lot of different voices going on, posts, interaction. So it could be on social media too. They send you a message and like, hey, I gotta talk to you, and you're just like, I wonder what that could be about. But then it's delayed, or you don't hear from them. They're watching your response, painting a picture, but it's coming from petty gossip. So they may tell you like, hey, I heard you were in town, or I saw you post a picture, and it's like it starts a conversation. But it's like this person could be very educational or well fluid in religious concepts or cultural concepts. I think they're going to tell you a lie. It's a lot of pages, bruv. So this could be just stuck in the middle, in the beginning to a middle stage. That's all it goes to. This could be different forms of communication. So with the Page of Pentacles, they could tell you what they're planning, what they're dealing with right now, what they're responsible for, what they're working on. And then with the Page of Swords, they could talk about petty gossip, small talk, or weather talk. And then with the Page of Wands, they holding back that sexy communication. They holding back from really expressing themselves or being truthful about what they're daydreaming. So each of the pages could talk about different topics that they want to communicate about. Maybe they'd be like, oh, you know, my homeboy went to jail. And you're like, who homeboy? And it's like petty gossip, you know. We have the Knight of Pentacles. They're going to be dragging their feet. Some of you, I don't know. It's like they pop in this Knight of Pentacles energy talking about the wait is over. I know you guys were waiting, or the wait is over, or they announced this. For some of you, you may be let down. I'm getting like it's dry texting, and you may be tempted to like text them something very witty, like, you know, if I wanted to talk to a wall, I would or yeah, it's like I wanted to talk to a wall, so I guess I'm texting you today. Like you're trying to do something witty to get them to communicate or stop dragging their feet. So the way how you talk, you may kind of criticize, or it's like witty banter about how cautious or laid back or lazy. The Knight of Pentacles could be, I know a lot of tarot readers say, you know, the Knight of Pentacles could be a very reliable person or guy, but it's like laziness drives someone to be in a lawless lifestyle. It's like, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work for anybody. Or if they do work for someone, it's like they have the upper hand, or they could still slum around, bum around at this job. It's like they could still sit down and procrastinate and waste time at this job. They're bored at the fucking job, but they're there because they don't want to follow the law. They don't want to be like the regular working type. Like, that's what I'm getting. They are searching for things that they could control and have power over. Some of you may have a lot of discipline, feminine discipline. That's what you need to know. If you don't know what that means, you possibly need to research it, especially if you want to have some sort of future movement with this person. if you're a woman, you need to stay in your feminine discipline. This is a person that you don't give more to, because then they start to get lazy. You enable a lot of thug-like tendencies with this person. And then you feel used, or you feel like your care is falling on deaf ears or something. Like your care is not being appreciated. This person is trying to show you that they work hard and they may be moving towards abundance, but this could be all talk to have sex with you. It's like, haha, made you fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's like, haha, made you fuck. And then I was watching this thief movie last night before I fell asleep. I can't remember the name, but it's fairly new on Netflix, and he's a jewel thief, right? Or maybe that's the name of it. So he steals this beautiful necklace with emeralds and diamonds and shit, and I guess he uses it to get laid. So he, you know, it shows him getting ready to like get out or leave, and the lady's still in the bed all tapped out. So he approaches her, and she's like, don't you want to know my name since you gave me such an expensive gift? And he leans into her and he's like, no, let's keep it spicy, or let's keep it fun. And she's like flattered, you know, with this mysterious, but you could see in her face, she feels kind of like unimportant, like a cum rag, right? You could see it in her face. So when he decides to leave, and he goes out the bedroom door, out the door, down in the street, and let me remind you, he's being watched by detectives that are very slow on his tail, right? So she's in the bed, so she sits up, kind of like reminiscing, I guess, and she touches her neck, and the necklace is gone. He stole it back from her. He stole it, gave it to her to get laid, and then steals it back from her when he leaves. So that is pretty fucked up player type energy, right? So be careful that this person is not telling you things to fuck. Like, haha, made you fuck. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your feminine discipline. If you don't know what feminine discipline is, you better buy yourself a clue, babes. We have the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So big things popping, little things stopping. Some of you, this could be going on at 3 a.m. I'm getting that you need to, when this person starts with the little petty gossip or the small talk, you need to interrupt them and take back control of this situation, because I feel like you're in the Knight of Pentacles energy as well, where it's like a power struggle, or there's a need for control and security, and it's like, who has the bigger power here? So with you need to be honest and say, you know, tell me something real. Tell me something I don't know. State some facts. No filters. Or what are you hiding? It's like you need to get at this person, because they feel like they could dong wang you and say what they need to say, and haha, made you fuck. So it's like, turn the tables back on this person. Like, you don't have to take this guidance. You don't have to take this guidance, but how it's coming off, it's like feminine power to take back control of the conversation, take back the control and the self-respect, put it back on you, because if you're in the Queen of Cups energy, you might just let anything this person says make you soft. All right. And this person, they're gonna take their time. This is a very patient, methodical player. And maybe they got one over on you before, and this turned into a karmic lesson, because if they're under these pages energy, it's like they bouncing from one relationship to the next. They bouncing from one scene to the next. It's like they keep jumping around. It's like that person you see in the crowd that's dancing, and you're trying to focus on them. You're trying to keep eye on them, and they just bouncing around, going through the crowd, dancing and mingling with other people, and you trying to keep up. So don't get dragged by this lazy person. They may try to tell you like they're working or they're on call. Yeah, they're gonna wait. See, listen, they like people that lack common sense. Hold on, I gotta see what my baby dogs don't bark for nothing. Hold on. All right, he was just protecting his mama. I'm getting my lawns manicured, so he's protecting his mama. I keep watching the time too because I got some grocery pickups to do. And I gotta be on top of that. Where's my water? So yeah, turn the table on this person. Take your time, think before you oh, excuse me. Maybe you may get choked up, or it's like you get speechless, you get breathless when this person. Think before you talk, because this is some sort of power or control clashing with you and this person. Their ambitious nature, their stubborn and ambitious nature led them down to a very karmic path. They may think that they're having good fortune, but it's very short-lived. It's very temporary. And this person could be using other people's platforms or being tagged, like cross advertisement going on here, or what they're not telling you is whatever they have, someone may have gave it to them, or they're using other people's things. They meddle with a lot of questionable people here, but in some way their dreams come through, but it's like very temporary, or like it's nothing, and you're like watching them like, why are you settling for this type of shit? We have the Four of Wands, so we have fixed energy, Aries, Scorpio vibe going on here. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you may permanently detach from this person. Why? They're not convincing. For some of you, this person is stubborn, lazy. It's like you realize that life would be boring, or it's like ain't nothing going on for them, or it's like whatever they're like, I don't know. Maybe they may talk about an Airbnb. Maybe they're invested in an Airbnb and that's how they get some money, but it's like partnered up with someone else, or they may talk or take the credit. They may take the credit for somebody else's work. Huh? I'm getting Anubis, the god of the dead. So something is dead between you and this person. Maybe you figured it out, or their light is dead, dim, dead. It's like you have wisdom with this person with the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. Some of you may fall back into this sex trap, and after you guys do the deal, you may feel like out of place. Like they're not as welcoming as they were before they got the sex. Something about their representation, the way how they're moving in a powerful manner, I don't know, it could be hollow. This person has not changed. They don't want to change. So however things was before with you and this person, it has not changed, or their feelings may not have changed, or the way how they go about dealing with you is not changing. I'm getting that somebody may get arrested, or someone close to them in their organization may fall ill and die. I don't want to say it like that, but it's like something happens in their circle or the organization, and this lawless energy of the thug is going to be like shattered, or it's like they become even more paranoid. So maybe a law changes, and is going to directly affect the way how they live in lawlessly, and they get paranoid. This person with the Wheel of Fortune being between you and them, it's like you bring this invitation to change life around them or their life, but They want the unpredictability of life. They like the chaos. That's what makes them feel alive. And that may hurt you. You may feel like there's so many opportunities to be something better, but this is what they chose, and it may gloom you. You may even feel sad for them, or you feel embarrassed for them. Don't. Do not. Just reflect, accept this person for who they are right now. I'm not getting that you should be open to something. It's like, if you're open to catering this person, it's like you're going to have to ignore your emotional needs, your emotional desires. It's like even in sex, you know, this person could be quite boring. It could be the chase that you're like hooked into. But the minute you guys do the nasty, it's like boring. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, I see you pumping, I see you thrusting, but what are you doing? It may be like dead sex, like boring sex with the Knight of Pentacles and the Death card with sex. Dead sex, boring sex. So it's like a chase, fantasy, seduction, but it's like some of you may be unsatisfied to the point where somebody else may attract you, like right after you get with this person, because it's like you haven't been filled sexually. It's like something else better passes you, or an opportunity to do something better passes you, and it's like, I don't know if you change or you just step off and follow that. Could be a Scorpio. It's like something unannounced that passes you and it attracts you. It's like the norm with this person is unsatisfied and boring, and something else passes you that's better and welcomes you there, or somebody welcomes you or invites you to another party and you're there and you're talking to someone else. Could be a Scorpio. Could be a Scorpio with Aries Rising, and you're like talking with someone there, and this person comes around, because they bouncing from scene to scene. So they bounce from another scene to this scene where you're at, and they feel like you're happy. They want to know like what's going on with you and this person. It's like, I don't know, you seem happier, even though things may have ended, or it's a permanent ending with this person, or it cannot go back to what it was, because you're already wising up. You already see what it is and what it's not. And maybe you're like going places where you feel more safe, or it's more fun and you feel belonged there, and this person sees it, and they see you just happy. Maybe you're like leaving them alone and they're shocked. They feel even more worthless or poor. So it could be a situation where you guys did go and do the nasty and it was no positive feedback, or your attention just got pulled somewhere else, and they're like what is happening? Maybe they were expecting you to call them back, or they were expecting you to hook up again and you didn't come back. You're like working with a team, or you're working with a community. It's like you chose to do something better than call them back or help them out of a jam, or make them feel better about themselves. It's like something didn't happen the way how they thought it would, and they're like obsessed with, well, why didn't it happen? Why are you not hooked on to me? Why are you not latching on to me? Some of you could be passing a graveyard, or you have a thing with graveyards. Could be a spooky deal or a spooky invitation with masses and stuff. I just feel like you moved on to something else that was more in your alignment, and they're like, what is going on? They're plotting how to get your attention again, or they're plotting to how to get you to fuck again. And they feel like they strike out of love. I'm hearing I'm not into that ratty life. That ratty living. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. What time is it? What time is it? Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there. It's like you're done. I know I said I was done, and I'm gonna leave it there, but this is the last note. It's like you're done waiting for someone to treat you right. You're done for this person to come out of some sort of trauma cycle. You're not tolerating anything you don't deserve. And it's like you're gonna choose distance over disrespectful this person is, or how like laid back and nonchalant they are. Yeah, it's like you're gonna choose peaceful things, fun things, light things, safe things over chaos and a ratty type of living, reckless. It's like you don't have time to keep caring for that with the Queen of Cups. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Get this reading out. Get it to who needs to get it by sharing, by commenting. It helps the flow of the channel. And I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.